Oh, that particular fine gentleman.
Loading.
Yeah.
Oh, he has a sword.
Yes,
Most of us have swords.
Hello, fine gentlemen, sir.
This is the Duke of Normandy, William the Bastard.
Correct term is my liege, I think.
For you, yes.
So kneeling, mostly because I
Oh,
don't
yeah.
have enough blood.
Oh,
I
yeah.
don't have enough.
Yeah.
I don't have enough blood to stand up at the moment.
To be fair, I did not survive a fight with a portaloid key abomination to be decapitated by my boss for not showing proper etiquette, so we're kneeling.
What he said.
Excellent. So these are the people who opened the gate.
Yes.
You
Yes, my
have my gratitude. You have saved many lives this day.
We've lost many lives on the way too, as well.
Yes. Saved lives. That is the goal. Of course.
It seems we have some heroes on our hands.
Shit.
It's good. Many have been found this day.
Shit.
Kind of like there's like another 4 groups of like battered peasants.
They all have
Everyone's got like weapons. They've obviously leaped.
So wait a second. The washerwomen are putting people out in bulk.
Well, to be fair, given how well
it
half
makes
of us.
sense.
Yeah.
So basically, they're jumping on every group of peasants. They're like, "Yes, go here, Daddy, and do this, and go here, Daddy, and do that." And they're all giving them like gear and weapons and stuff like that.
I mean, thinking about it, we lost over, 20 people out of an original group of 20?
So I think 23 you've lost.
Right, and we started off with 20. So we've had to go into overstock, and we still barely didn't make it. I think the washerwomen have done very well to go broad, not deep.
Yes.
Yeah, well, they went deep before and they got burned.
Yeah, so they're basically just trying to throw as many heroes out there as possible.
Yeah,
hopefully some of them will be heroes
Quantity
and not
far over quality.
Yeah.
You have to give them credit for at least adapting to circumstance.
The heroes, the thing is, this is a good system because the heroes will not have enough time to become villains.
Also, if some of them
That
do
is
become
true.
this, you have to hope that at least some of them will stay healed. So even though if like half become villains, you've still got half that you can use as heroes.
This is actually a
You just
very
gotta-
pragmatically true.
You just gotta make sure that you stagger them up far enough that the heroes and the villains don't meet up, or you'll just lose You'll just lose both sides of them in infighting.
Yeah.
Mm.
Anyway,
So basically, we're pawns in a chess game.
oh yes.
I
You may be
mean-
level 1 heroes, but you're still level 1.
Yeah, I was going to say, to be fair as well, until now we were peasants in the French army. We're absolutely
Yes.
pawns.
Yes.
Now we're heroes.
Yeah, now we're...
Huzzah. Wait,
Huzzah.
shit. That means we're gonna die.
I fail my check versus the going mad from the revelation. I go mad from the revelation.
That's a will check, but yeah, I'll give you that.
Okay. He basically gets used together. My peoples, you are all here for a time of need. I have a quest for you. Go forth into these lands and find me Excalibur.
Oh,
Excalibur.
shit.
Oh my.
Bring me the sword, and you
Shit.
shall all be nobles.
Hey.
You just keep hearing... Lightning just kind of keeps muttering shit constantly.
I mean, on the one hand, massive danger. On the other hand, nobility.
Well, on the one hand,
Well, I was a
as
slave, so...
put it like
this
this.
isn't that much different.
He's just going to pay us with the lands we conquer, and that means he's going to make it our problem to keep it quiescent when after he leaves.
Hey, to be fair,
I
it's
should-
better
I
than
should
farming
note
parsnips.
I should note that as soon as the word Excalibur comes out, Shade just gets this giant ass grin on his face.
Ah,
On this picture.
crap.
Lightning just kind of sighs and starts walking. Lightning gets up and just walks away.
Ah,
So
no,
he
you
wants to be
Come on.
executed.
Come on, stick it out. You know you love it.
Yeah.
It's heroism and stupidity and potential reward, but most likely death, but possibly both.
I may or may not be hoping that Lightning dies so I can get somebody
we're
hopefully
all-
with more int.
We're all doing this. We're all thinking this aloud. We're all thinking this to ourselves as our king prattles on.
Yeah.
No, we're not. Yeah. Actually, yeah, we are pretty much.
I'm staying silent.
We
This
are.
is probably a very clever
I should
idea.
note that the the grin isn't in anticipation of getting Excalibur. It's what Excalibur is attached to.
Well, it's like this though. No, yeah, but the thing is that we're all staying silent and reverent and all that stuff at this moment in time. But like, there's a little pop-up balloon above our characters' heads where we're basically having a group.
No.
Over this.
No. Basically, every time he says something, lightning just goes shit.
Anyway,
Yeah.
let's continue
The
on.
word in it is
It
always now.
just keeps getting realer.
Yes. To be fair, Lightning was a slave, so this isn't much different for her. She's still basically a slave.
Yeah, but
Well,
to be fair, you at
now
least
she
get
just
to wear
doesn't have
something other than
shackles.
rags. Yeah, exactly.
Yes.
That is a very good commentation on British
Now she-
peasantry.
Now she gets to wear wizard robes.
We're French, you tosser.
Yeah, feudalism. You're basically all slaves until you become the nobles.
Yeah.
To be fair, we've got a one small peg on the. Wait, what?
Or you
Sorry,
have
first
enough-
of all, trauma. Fuck it, never mind. Sorry, fuck the sentence. Ah.
Must we?
Anyway,
Thank you, assist.
after a while, he'll kind of like dismiss you and go back into his tent to start planning the war. You'll be like ushered off towards like various tents, and of course, when you enter your tents, there's the sound of like scrubbing.
What?
How are they
What?
scrubbing the dirt?
No, scrubbing clothes.
Oh.
Oh, hello again.
So,
So
Grandma
at this point, Henry is going to cast that patron spell,
oh yeah,
Which one?
the patron bond spell for himself.
Oh,
Yep.
dang it, Gray! You cleaned up my additions. Dang.
Okay, so what is the patron bond spell? Just a second, let me just read up on it.
You
'cause-
really
It
want to
takes a
spell
week.
burn? It takes a week. So basically,
You
you're just
have
gonna.
to spell burn. You don't want to. You have to.
Yeah.
Well, in this case, I'm actually going to be. Where is magic? God damn it, I lost it. There it is.
Let me a second.
Invoke patron. No, it's what is the
bond.
patron bond 148?
It takes a week, and it's basically just hook up with. You're gonna be hooking up with these ladies. But they're right there. I mean, really.
Yeah, so it's really I'm going to cast the patron bond, and they're just going to start glowing. Well, to me.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, to me.
what does your bond spell actually do? Is it like detect magic?
No, it's patron bond. You basically is the hookup with the patron thing, which can get you. It's like a pyramid scheme where you put yourself and others towards getting more and more bonuses with that said patron.
Ah.
Plus, because this takes a week, everyone's going to be able to relearn their spells, heal,
Yeah.
lose their disapproval.
Well,
Unless,
since
well,
you're
actually, Cameron needs to make me a personality check to see if he can convert at least one person to Agnostica.
all right, I need to go find myself I need to make a personality check to find one person to convert over to Agnostica.
Yep,
Okay, you know
So,
that doesn't
DC
mean you haven't
10.
got.
because there's going to be lots of people who need God in a foxhole.
It's a DC 10. Gotcha. All right.
Anyway, I'm going to be burning. So we got a week to heal this stuff, right?
Yeah.
So I'm going to be burning 7 points of luck.
Wow.
Luck does not come back. Remember.
Yeah.
Oh, it doesn't?
No,
No,
luck is the
luck
one you
is
can't
luck.
control there.
Then I'll just burn 7 points of strength.
To be fair, unless you're a thief, thieves do get luck replenishment.
All right. I do
So-
not convert anyone to my god. No one believes in Agnostica.
Yeah. Luckily, the penalty will disappear before it becomes a big problem.
Invoke patron. It's patron bond, so here we go.
Yeah.
Oops. Here. Darn it, stop that. 22.
Yeah.
That's the top tier, I think. The caster arrives at an agreeable arrangement with his patron. He receives a prominent mark of his patron on his face. The caster learns the spell Invoke Patron as it relates to his patron, and may cast it twice a day at +1 bonus to the spell check. Each time he casts the Invoke spell or Invoke Patron, the caster is indebted to his patron, who will call on the debt at some point.
Oh dearie, you shouldn't have.
I'm
Well,
trying
he
to think
does
what
look
their
like a-
mark would be on your face.
Think of either like Scales or no. We all know what it is. It's the brand of soap they use. Gray, you know you wanna. Or they could just be like what's
Well,
the thing like Nanny Oggs?
It's the medieval times, so it could be his face is actually clean all of the time.
That's true.
The scrubbers of history.
I like that. The idea that he's always, his face is always clean.
No blemishes.
Yep, just perfect.
No
This reminds me-
smudges.
Nice.
Clean.
That's actually going to be really useful if I ever become a noble.
So
Right.
basically,
No.
like Prince Saruman, like that's from like 40k, from not 40k, but Warhammer in general, from Selenesh, who basically is always pretty all the time.
As long as it's none of the other stuff Slanesh does on the spare side, I suppose to be fair, yeah. Just don't go allowing yourself with much further than that.
Well, don't worry, this is much more nicer god than that. Hopefully, I mean, have you seen her like patron taints? Where it's mostly just like murdering yourself to get rid of the corruptions.
Mm-hmm.
It's actually
I'm
not that
fairly
great.
sure she has many taints.
Oh, for
Ow.
God's sake.
She has 3 at least. She had 3 at least.
Okay. So yeah, Henry has now bound himself to a patron.
Do you want to hook us and anyone else up with it? Oh, no, wait, that takes a bit of time.
So a week later, I've gotten rid of all that burn.
Yep.
Can you burn for more than one thing at a time?
Yeah, you can sacrifice as many points as you like. The major inconvenience is it takes such a long time to get back up and going. So if you do that during a fight or something like that, you're going to be in a more severe disadvantage.
Well, shit, I could have burned a lot more then.
It would have done you
Because-
any good there.
Oh, it would have, because there's more pages. It goes up to 32.
Well, you can. You know what? You should go ahead and burn the rest of it if you want to. If you didn't know about it, would you say, Gray?
No, because
Okay.
that'd be gaming it a little bit.
Well, he's gonna be 7. Oh, this is dinner crop.
Because otherwise, you just burn everything you can, and then
Well, he would still. Well, the thing is, only be a week later, 7 days, and then the 7 days later, and he's gonna start the next run with a lot more negatives until he gets them back.
It would be 7 points of...
The roll's already
Burned
been
off.
made, though.
yeah.
All right.
Kind of
Yeah,
has to be
continue
fair.
But I didn't know that you could burn more than one thing. Oh well,
Yeah.
Future proofing.
I'll keep that in mind later. This is permanent though, so this is one-time deal.
Yep.
But still
Yeah.
means you can cast Invoke Patron twice a day.
Yes.
Which is quite
Remember,
useful.
you can also cast Patron Bond to bond somebody in the party to your patron.
Well, yeah, I'm gonna wait until my caster level goes up a little bit.
It's essentially basically you're starting a pyramid scheme. I mean, so it's going to be a pyramid scheme between the people who have patron bond for Dagon or patron bond for the ladies. I'm sure
Okay.
patron bond is in the book that it was given for Dagon.
So the washerwomen. Let's go. This is happening before the bonding, or maybe after. At some point, we'll turn up in your tent.
Oh my!
Yeah. So. Oh, scrub. Which group is this, dearie? 7. No, group 8. Ah, dearies, it looks like you've done well.
We
managed to
live.
get the eye of the king.
Well, he still has both his eye in his head.
Oh my god, really? Really?
There's always one who follows the
Very
lead, I just-
thick.
I'm just taking care of this, Vic.
Remember, look at his stats. He has a personality of like -1.
I can't see Cameron's stats, so I'm going to take it on good faith.
Yeah. My stats are like the reason why my god doesn't like me is because I'm just not the most personable person.
Anyway. So,
Your god doesn't like you because your god doesn't like being worshipped.
Go be self-reliant, damn it! Stop looking to gods for your work, for help. Anyway, go ahead, Greg. I'm sorry for interrupting.
So, you are to set out and find Excalibur. It would be interesting that once you got it, to make sure that a rightful man found it. Now, we can't tell you who a rightful man is, or rightful person, but we're sure that once you found the sword, you'll make the right choice of who will be the future king of England.
Well, I have to ask a question. When you say rightful person, you're saying rightful person dictated by, say, destiny or a grander scheme, or rightful person as someone who's innately qualified for the position of holding said sword?
We'll leave that up to you, dearies. we've got to have some neutrality.
True.
I guess. Wait, what? Wait, who are you? Aren't you like people who scrub the floor? Like, wait, how are you cleaning dirt? Man, this is some really clean dirt.
They were cleaning clothes.
They're
You established that 20 minutes ago.
idiot.
Yes.
Oh, okay. Wait, that's a lot of clothes you're cleaning.
I mean, to be fair, it's kind of hard to distinguish the clothes from the dirt, but
Yeah, ex-peasants have that fact.
It's all the blood, that's the problem.
Well, that too. Oh, and the acid.
Who knew?
So, find sword, find person that actually needs the sword. Give them
Crown
the
that
Save
sword.
actually
England.
can make good use of the sword.
Save England, gotcha.
And
Save France as well, if what they're saying is really accurate, yes.
Well, it
so
is.
would our king actually be a good? Would our king actually do a good job as with the sword?
We don't know. I mean, we have.
I'm asking them.
Okay, right.
They're staying neutral. They can't sway you on who to give the sword to.
They're
Even if I use an invoke patron on them.
Well, no, it's.
Oh boy, man, don't go hammer on them.
I think they're saying is that they're trying to get the taint out of the out of the planet for more than do we care what people do.
They're
more
trying
with
to
it.
remove their own role in events.
Yeah,
And you blame them.
I mean they're because they're trying to excise the evil here rather than just like wondering who to crown some.
Turns
dude
out,
who's
after
running
500 years, the best they could come up with was, we fucked up.
At least they're admitting it. Admitting you've made a mistake is the first step to sorting it.
Well, true, actually, yes.
Well, this is essentially the same like deal they gave the other people too, so they're trying it again.
Well, yeah, they've probably got this shit memorized.
En masse, though. Remember, we're not the only people who they're sending out.
I meant this whole speech about, find the sword and all that.
Oh, yeah, true.
Find the sword,
But-
save the country.
Which, to be
So-
fair, they've done it, 8 times already today. They've probably done it 1,001 times with the locals before we arrived.
Not
And they
to
probably-
mention the time they did it 500 years ago.
And if we fail, they're gonna say it to the Chinese when they get here, and they're like, "Excalibur? What?"
That was way too... No, just don't do
Yeah.
that again.
Yes.
Yep.
I don't
moving
mean to. Sorry, I was yawning for that.
Sure you were.
Anyway, moving on from the potentially dangerous situation that makes my gaff look normal, the washerwomen have anything intelligent to say.
So, do you have any idea where the sword is?
No, you'll have to go ask the locals.
Aren't the locals the Gribblies that we just passed by?
Oh, no, they're just interlopers. There's plenty of people left in the realm. Just be careful. They're not the sanest of people around here.
What are you saying? They're like the fishmen in the castle?
The fishpen in the castle are probably quite sane compared to some of the people out there.
Oh dear.
Oh, good.
The Yellow King has been here for 500 years. It's got a bit strange out there.
It's not pretty.
Actually, for
Are we
that
going to
matter-
run into that town that we managed to protect with elves?
What?
The one where the elves are stealing people from.
Yeah.
Gun dragon.
That makes up most of the Forest of Dean.
Yep.
So dealing with people who have basically their grounding in reality has become slightly unhinged, or have had to accept the new reality on top of the old.
Apparently, yes. And apparently aren't taking to it too well.
Oh.
Not that
Can you
blame
blame them?
No, I was literally saying that, yeah.
Well, 500 years. I'm sure there has been some genetic selection here. Some means
Then
of evolution.
again, considering, the king in yellow and all that,
Well, we don't really know we don't really know okay, who's this yellow king? The place has been closed off for so long. Tell us, please, who is this yellow king you speak of?
He's the king of madness.
Oh. Is that a town near here?
Oh,
Is what,
madness, you say?
Yes, he gets into people's heads. He plays with them.
So, but he's also the king of this country. There's this country called Madness. It was once called England, for as far as I can hear back in the story and back in the histories.
He tries to rule, but he has not got control of the entire country yet. Thankfully.
Or maybe if he's a king of madness, wouldn't he just make people think he doesn't have control of their things, but actually does to just drive them even more crazy?
Isn't that no deception? From what you're saying, doesn't that mean that there are people in this country who would be willing to fight him?
Yes.
there are certainly people who have probably tried.
Well,
he does not control the entire country.
okay. Well, that's something.
Who does he not control then?
Cornwall has managed to hold out.
Cornwall?
Cornwall, yes.
Who makes a wall of corn?
People are very desperate.
They must be desperate. This must be some very strong corn they have.
The fact that it's about 40 feet tall tends to help.
What? Sorry.
Yes,
This is
I
where
had the same idea.
Thanks. Great, you're on the same mind track as Discard. You should be afraid.
Well then.
We must. I guess the best thing we should do first is find this wall of corn these ladies speak of.
How do you get? We don't know this place. How do you get to the wall of corn from here? Do you go north, south, west?
They kind
east?
of rummage around in like the washing and pass you a map.
Oh, thank God.
Which
And
Gray
you
will
said-
probably drop in MS Paint in the meantime.
No, I think he's beaten us to the punch.
It's gonna be the same map we use in Pendragon, but like.
Yes.
Hello. Oh wow.
Yeah, we destroyed this place so hard back in the day.
Apparently you did.
So,
We've got a long walk.
Yes.
yeah.
This is Dover, so we have to go through So there's a place called Canterbury, so place where people aren't buried. Rochester. So Chester. What's a Chester? I mean,
It's someone who makes treasure chests.
oh, so it's the town of chests.
Yeah, but they may not.
And
have
then there's
anything
the
in it.
Southwark. I don't see a Northwark on the map anywhere, but
No, they went on strike. Union trouble.
Oh.
then we go through this place called London. I think it's sunken.
Under
very
London.
good, very
London.
good.
Just
And
because-
then we go through Staines, where presumably the washerwomen aren't allowed.
And then Silchester.
I can see
More
Ray
grass.
now just has this shitty grin on his face. He just
But
writes down
actually-
notes.
Camelot is nearby, but I hear it's a silly place. I'm not sure if we should go there.
That's true.
Actually, I should
so-
probably remove Camelot because that was never founded.
Yeah, we were. Remember,
really?
we were over that one place where all the things were once upon a time ago.
Yeah, we had three
I
castles.
would-
Deucalion.
The
I
Galleon.
would think that Camelot would still be founded. It just wouldn't be that prominent.
No, well, Camelot would not be founded. It would be placed. There is a Camelot, but it is a strange place. It's a
No,
place
I'm eliminating Camelot as we speak.
We're just coming straight out of
So
Dover.
from Silchester, we have to go through Salisbury.
Well, no, we have to do more now. We've got to go through the Camargus and Starenbury. And that's Well, there's a short way which is going from Sarum directly through the forest to the sort of Bells Glastonbury area. That's off road. But if we want to stick to Main Pass, we actually have to turn off Silchester, go northwest to Cirencester, and then back south again, all the way through Somerset.
I heard half of that through the robot voice.
So what is this Rochester, and there's this Manchester here too as well. So are rods also men? Like, are the rods a people?
I guess. I mean, I know Manchester is where they wouldn't allow women to work.
You are seriously robot voicing.
Oh, am I? Awesome.
And as soon as he says that, it clears up.
Yep.
Damn it. Well, look, I'll say this much. I can't help but think, I know that there are people here who don't follow the Yellow King, but I would have thought if he has any wits to him, he'd try and conquer major cities. So he'd probably want to avoid big names, like,
Deucalion.
Yeah, like Deucalion, like Donington, and some of the hot spots on the map.
Miss
The
Mams,
ones that are marked out as being important.
Miss
Yeah.
Mams, could you do us a favor real fast? Where should we not go on this map to begin with?